Free to leave or being detained?
You guys are being detained.
Why are we being detained, sir?
So basically, there's an allegation of theft being made.
No, there is not. She said we paid for something for a penny. She just told you there was nothing being stolen.
I mean,
every single item in the cart's paid for, and here we are.
The courts have ruled and established that we cannot be detained more than a certain amount of time. I believe it's 45 minutes.
Oh, absolutely,
this
absolutely.
becomes an unlawful detainment.
A couple leaves Home Depot with a receipt proving they paid for every item in their cart, believing their shopping trip is over. Seconds later, police stop them in the parking lot and announce, "You are being detained, turning a completed purchase into a criminal investigation."
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
What's going on?
So we bought something and she's saying that it didn't ring up right, but we paid for it.
Let's figure this out, okay?
Okay.
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I have my card, please?
Absolutely, man. So, ma'am, you want to come explain this?
Inside a Home Depot, a couple shops for supplies, including a pendant light. They check out, pay the total, and receive a receipt.
Okay, so they just registered for the register themselves, and then like it's a penny. So I told them that we have to change the price on it, and they wanted to walk out.
We didn't steal anything.
Paid for it.
And
Her name is Chanel. We have badge number 1986. What's your name, sir?
Going, dude.
Are we being detained right now? Because we didn't steal anything. We paid for it.
Can we talk to the manager really quick?
I have the receipt.
If we're being detained, that's a different story, but we're free to leave at this point.
No, I mean, you guys aren't. It's just...
Thank you. Have a nice
We
day.
paid for an item.
You
We
know,
got a
but
receipt for it, man.
Yeah.
Well, actually, hang on, guys.
To the customers, the matter is finished. The store offered merchandise for sale. The register accepted payment. Ownership appears to have transferred. Under ordinary circumstances, that should have been the end of the story. Instead, it becomes the beginning of a legal nightmare.
Are we free or are we being detained?
Because we didn't steal anything. If they ring...
Are we free to leave or are we being
If
detained?
they're making I'm trying to explain to you, man.
Free to leave or being detained?
You guys are being detained.
Okay.
Okay.
Why are we being detained, sir?
So basically, there's an allegation of theft being made.
No, there is not. She said we paid for something for a penny. She just told you there was nothing being stolen.
Look, we paid for it.
There's
I mean, it's not our fault if they don't have it the right price.
Guys,
they have
and
it
I
on
get
the,
that. I'm with you guys on
they have
this,
it
okay?
on the sales floor.
An officer arrives and begins speaking with both sides. The customers immediately present their receipt and explain that every item was purchased through the checkout process. Yet despite seeing evidence of payment, the officer soon informs them that they are not free to leave. You guys are being detained.
So there's an allegation of theft even though we have a receipt
So
in
I'm
our
just
hand.
investigating it.
Sure.
And that's why you guys are not being handcuffed or anything. I'm sure there's an explanation to all of this. Let's talk it out, and then
Okay.
you guys will be good to go.
I mean,
Is that fair?
I mean, if we're being detained right now...
We have a problem.
Yeah, we have a problem. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, there's just an allegation of
She didn't
even
say
if
we
it's
stole
not,
it.
But
Yeah.
if it's not ringing up correctly and they're saying you didn't pay the right amount for it, then I just have to investigate it.
Right,
okay?
that's a civil matter.
That statement changes everything. Under the Fourth Amendment, a detention constitutes a seizure of a person. The Supreme Court addressed this issue in Terry v. Ohio, holding that officers must possess specific and articulable facts suggesting criminal activity before conducting an investigative detention.
Of course, but
You
we
know what I
didn't
mean?
steal anything. It's on the receipt.
I don't doubt that,
Yeah.
and we'll figure this out, okay?
Is your body cam rolling? Do you have a supervisor available?
Yeah, my body camera's on right now.
Okay. Do you mind asking for a supervisor, please?
Sure,
Thank you. We appreciate it.
not a problem. 1986 this one. Hey, can you open up a 68 for me at the Home Depot?
But what specific criminal activity existed here? The customers possessed a receipt. The store accepted payment. The merchandise passed through the register. There was no allegation that the couple manipulated the system. There was no allegation that they switched labels. There was no allegation that they concealed property. So where was the theft?
Hey guys, so we're on the we're at the Home Depot on Palm Beach Lakes right now. We just paid for this pendant light over here. This is our receipt. The lady is saying that this did not scan properly. However, when I price checked this item, the other gentleman in the store told me how much it was. We came here, we scanned it. This is the price of the item, and we're being detained right now, guys.
The officer explains that there is an allegation of theft, yet an allegation alone does not automatically satisfy constitutional requirements. In Brown v. Texas, the Supreme Court made clear that officers cannot detain citizens without objective facts creating reasonable suspicion of criminal conduct.
So, I mean, we haven't stole anything, and if you're detaining us with the shopkeepers policy, that's kind of different. So
Switching.
The legal problem is obvious. Theft generally requires intent. Criminal liability is often built upon the concept of mens rea, the guilty mind. How could prosecutors establish criminal intent when the customers openly scanned the item, openly paid for it, and openly retained the receipt?
I'm gonna call my sergeant. He's wanting to know what's going on. Okay, do you mind if I go grab my my phone?
whatever you like.
Okay, I'll be right back.
We're not gonna go nowhere.
I appreciate you guys.
The officer remains professional throughout the encounter, but professionalism does not eliminate constitutional scrutiny. The question is not whether the officer was polite. The question is whether sufficient legal grounds existed to justify restricting the customers. Freedom of movement.
Okay, I'll do it.
Unless you want to do a video later, but we're rolling.
The customers request a supervisor and continue asserting their rights. They explain that the item was displayed for sale, scanned by the register, and paid for in full. If the store failed to remove incorrectly priced merchandise from the shelf, is that evidence of theft or evidence of poor inventory management?
I'm wondering where their staff is. This is kind of ridiculous, you know what I mean?
Detained over something I just paid for, man.
Every
single item in the cart's paid for, and here we are.
The courts have ruled and established that we cannot be detained more than a certain amount of time. I believe it's 45 minutes.
Oh, absolutely,
this
absolutely.
becomes an unlawful detainment.
No, I understand, and I'm not here to do anything unlawful.
No, you're cool, man. I don't have an issue with you.
Thank you.
You're a very nice gentleman, but...
No, I definitely...
we have our receipt. We paid for everything.
I definitely understand. This is a Home Depot issue.
As the investigation continues, the receipt becomes increasingly important. Every item appears accounted for. Every item appears to have been purchased. Every item appears documented. The evidence that was supposed to support the theft allegation is beginning to undermine it instead. The Supreme Court's decision in United States v. Mendenhall established that a seizure occurs when a reasonable person would not feel free to leave. At this point, there is little doubt that the couple has been seized for Fourth Amendment purposes. The real question is whether that seizure is lawful.
Detained when I'm trying to set my dishwasher. I can't go home and plug my damn dishwasher.
So
you can go look at my objects in my car.
I'm just trying to figure out, so they're saying that you guys got rung up for the wrong item, or...
No.
Something was cheaper than what they wanted it to be.
Look at what our light ring up as. A penny. They are supposed
to...
That's how much it's supposed to be. They're supposed to pull it off of the shelf, and they don't do that. The store is a mess in there. When you purchase the item, it's yours. It's in your possession.
The legal justification continues to weaken. No stolen merchandise is discovered. No fraudulent conduct is identified. No witness claims the couple altered prices. No evidence emerges suggesting criminal intent. The foundation of the detention appears to be collapsing in real time.
SKU number ending in 86 here, ending in 86 here. Every single item in the cart is bought and paid for.
Yeah,
and here we are being detained over a receipt that we paid for something.
That's crazy.
You're telling me? That's why I'd like to go home and plug my damn dishwasher in, but instead we're dealing with the police at Home Depot in West Palm Beach, Florida.
No, absolutely. You know what? You guys are definitely good to go. If it rang up as a penny, I mean, don't have
That's why I'm so livid and why we're on camera right now, unfortunately. You've been totally cool and civil, I appreciate that, but being detained over buying items, I'm not cool with, man.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So are we free to go?
Yeah.
The alleged theft appears more like a pricing dispute than a crime. The encounter turns when the officer tells the couple they can leave without charges, citations, or arrests. The investigation ends as quickly as it started.
Thank you. Have a good day. I wish I got that back end of that.
So?
Wow, guys, we got detained and then we're free to go. We paid for our items, and here we go. Acura Amanda, Palm Beach Free Press. Can't even go shopping, guys.
Here's my dishwasher.
But the end of the detention creates an even bigger question. If there was never enough evidence to support criminal charges, Why were innocent customers detained in the first place? And if the detention lacked reasonable suspicion from the beginning, who bears responsibility for what happened next?
I don't think she ever even went to go get a manager.
No, she didn't.
I think she just got so angry and said, go talk to the cops and walk away from us.
Yeah.
So she never even came back out.
In the aftermath of the incident, civil rights attorneys could scrutinize every stage of the encounter. They might argue that Home Depot transformed a simple pricing error into a criminal accusation and that law enforcement acted upon allegations unsupported by sufficient evidence. Potential claims could include false imprisonment, unlawful detention, and violations of constitutional protections secured by the Fourth Amendment. The Constitution does not disappear when a cash register malfunctions, and when a business mistake becomes a police detention, the legal consequences can be far more expensive than the item that started it all.